To figure out how to go to Osaka from the Kansai airport was the first hurdle between me and Japan. One would think a task like this would have no right to be complicated, but that's far from the truth. To a first-time traveler, it's like a rite of passage you must face alone before allowed entrance to the land of amazing culture, breathtaking scenery, and anime girls. Now, I noticed that many existing materials on the internet simply follow the format of "I chose X, this is how it went," without providing much context or reasoning. I find those to be hardly reassuring. Therefore, I took upon myself to share the wisdom so that one day you too could ride the Salad Express. I've made this video to help you compare the various options to go from the Kansai International Airport to Osaka City, so that you could choose the one that best suits your trip. The video will be divided into two parts. In the first part, I'll cover the what. I'll show you all the available options and thoroughly elaborate on their reach, speed, cost, availability, and more. By the end of this section, you should feel pretty confident about which option to pick. The second part will focus on the how. I'll demonstrate how to actually use the transportation option you've chosen, including details on reservations, ticketing, payment methods, and other essential tips. And of course, keeping with the tradition of this channel, I'll provide an amazing hack to enhance your journey in ways that I won't spoil right now, so be sure to watch until the end. By the conclusion of this video, you should have a clear idea of how to travel from Kansai Airport to Osaka. So without further ado, let's get started. This is From Kansai Airport to Osaka, a comprehensive guide. First of all, what are the options? There are 4 different trains, each serving slightly different purposes. On top of that, you also have the airport limousine bus and taxi. Also, there's a boat no one talks about, so I won't either. You don't need the boat. I'd like to put them into 2 categories, trains and not trains. Now that's a lot of options, but don't worry, I'm here to guide you through each of them and help you choose the one that suits you best. Let's start with the trains first. All the trains that depart from Kansai Airport are relatively quick, affordable at different levels, and revered for their reliability. Now, as I have just mentioned, there are a total of 4 trains operated by 2 companies, JR West and Nankai Electric Railway, which is a private rail company. Both companies offer one premium and one affordable option. Besides that, the major difference between the 2 companies and the trains they offer at the airport is that the Nankai trains both end at Namba Station, while the JR trains continue further north to Osaka, Shin Osaka, and even Kyoto Station. Now let me give you more details on each of them. The Haruka train is the premium train of JR West. It only stops at 4 stations: Tennoji, Osaka, Shin Osaka, and Kyoto. It is the quickest option if you are staying near one of those areas. The travel times are as follows. However, as the quickest option, it is also the most expensive. At its original price, the Haruka cost quite a lot more than other trains. However, if you have an Ikoka card, which you should, you'll be eligible for a substantial discount, making the prices more bearable. Better yet, if you have a JR pass, you ride the Haruka for free, so don't ride the Haruka without a discount. You'll be happy to know that the Haruka operates 30 trips from Kansai Airport to Osaka daily, basically every 30 minutes, starting from the first train at around 6:31 a.m. and ending with the last train at 10:16 p.m. You won't have to wait for long whenever you arrive at the airport. Overall, the Haruka is an excellent option if your destination is one of the 4 stations it stops at. It's a great choice if you have a JR pass or at least the Ikoka card, which again you should. However, if you plan to stay near places not reachable by the Haruka, it might be worthwhile to look at other options. And one of those options just might be the Kansai Airport Rapid Service, a more budget-friendly alternative to the Haruka that JR West provides. I need to pause here real quick to clarify a little bit on taking this train using Google Maps. While the official English name for this train is the Kansai Airport Rapid Service, on Google Maps it's shown as the Kansai Kuko line option, and if you click on that to see the details, it describes the train as Kanku Rapid. Both Kansai Kuko and Kanku translate to Kansai Airport, so they are indeed referring to the same train that is the Kansai Airport Rapid Service. I don't know why Google did not follow the naming convention, but if you don't speak Japanese,
Subarashi.
this is really not something you could figure out easily. You are welcome. Let's continue. This train runs across 3 different JR lines, the Kansai Kuko line, the Hanwa line, and the Osaka Loop line, but there's no need to transfer. You stay on the train from the beginning to the end. The train follows the same route as the Haruka up until Osaka Station and stops at more stations in between. After Osaka, it will continue on the Osaka Loop line back towards Tennoji. However, the additional stops result in slightly slower travel times. For instance, the journey to Osaka Station takes about 1 hour and 5 minutes, which is 20 minutes longer than if you are taking the Haruka, though the difference isn't all that significant if you consider the better convenience and value it offers. Talking about value, tickets for the Kansai Airport Rapid Service are indeed cheaper at 1,080 yen to Tennoji and 1,210 yen to Osaka Station. Again, this is a JR train. JR pass holders can ride the train for free, but unless you are staying near places the Haruka can't reach, if you have the JR pass or plan to buy one, there doesn't seem to be any reason not to go with the premium option. The airport rapid service starts operating earlier at around 5:50 a.m. every day and continues until around 11 p.m. with a train departing every 15 minutes. This translates to minimal waiting time for you. Keep in mind that the airport rapid service is just one of the ordinary commuter trains, so it can get crowded during busy hours. However, since you board the train at the starting station, a seat is almost always guaranteed. In summary, the Kansai Airport Rapid Service is slightly slower than the Haruka, but also less expensive. Like the Haruka, you can ride it for free with a JR pass. With its versatility and multiple stops along the way, this is an ideal choice if you plan to stay near places along the loop line where the Haruka doesn't reach. Now that we have finished looking at the JR trains, let's see what Nankai has to offer, starting with the Nankai Limited Express Rapid. The Nankai Rapid is a German word, meaning fast. Wait, what? ChatGPT, is this real?
No, the term rapid is not German. It is likely a stylized abbreviation or a coined term created by the Nankai Electric Railway.
Anyways, the Rapid is still one of the coolest and most unique trains I've ever seen. It rocks a stylish look that came straight from the dark side.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
And the interior is also unearthly yet undeniably cool. The train operates on the Nankai line, traveling from the airport to Namba and ending its journey there. Along the way, it makes a few smaller stops. There are actually 2 variants of the Rapid, the Alpha and Beta, depending on the time of day. The Alpha only makes 4 stops before reaching its final destination, taking approximately 35 minutes. On the other hand, the Beta makes 6 stops and takes around 40 minutes to complete the trip. The Beta train departs from Kansai Airport every half an hour from around 7 a.m. to 12 a.m., and then every hour until 8 p.m. After 8 p.m., the Alpha takes over and leaves the station every 30 minutes until around 11 p.m. Nankai wasn't totally clear about this in their promo materials, since the slower Beta variant is a lot more common, which means most of you are unlikely to get the speed as advertised, even though the Beta is still, without a doubt, a fast train. I think this is something you might need to know. A ticket for the Rapid costs 1,450 yen at the counter, regardless of which variant you choose. However, you can also save 350 yen by buying a discount voucher from their official website and exchange it into a ticket when you arrive. I'll put the link in the description below. Do beware that as Nankai is a private rail company, therefore the JR Pass would not be valid for this ride. Overall, the Nankai Rapid is the option for you if you're headed to Namba and in for a cool experience that is uniquely Japan, even though it comes at a slightly higher price compared to other options. Finally, the last train, the affordable option from Nankai. Known as the Nankai Kuko line on Google Maps, the Nankai Airport Express takes around 45 minutes to travel from the airport to Namba, making 11 stops along the way. It offers good value for its price of 930 yen. The service operates from around 5:45 a.m. and continues until around 11:55 p.m. every day of the week, with a train departing every 15 minutes. This provides excellent coverage for travelers arriving at the airport, especially those arriving late at night. Despite being Nankai's budget option, the Nankai Airport Express is still a very good choice if you're staying near the Namba Shinsaibashi area and not interested in paying extra for the Rapid.
It would be extremely painful.
It offers a convenient and cost-effective way to reach your destination. We've now covered all the trains. Let me show you a quick comparison of their travel time and cost to some major destinations, just to get a feeling of how they compare to one another. There's no need to make a choice just yet. There's more info at the end of this section to help you take the pick. Also, their availability. Outside the trains category, there are two other transportation options, the limousine bus and the taxi. The limousine bus offers an alternative to the trains and serves almost all major destinations in Osaka, such as Osaka Station and Namba. As there are numerous routes, it's best to check their official website for detailed route information. The ticket prices for the limousine bus are comparable to the premium trains when going to Osaka City, but the limousine bus is slower. The ride to Osaka Station can take up to 1 hour and 7 minutes, which is similar to the airport rapid service. Moreover, the bus is susceptible to traffic jams, which might lead to longer travel times, especially during rush hours. However, one advantage of the bus is that it offers midnight services to Osaka Station, running as late as 11:30 p.m., which is 30 minutes later than the last train. Also, traveling with heavy luggage can be more convenient with the bus, as the bus stations are just outside the terminals, avoiding the need for a short walk like with the trains. Additionally, the staff will help you store up to 2 pieces of your luggage in the bus's luggage compartment, saving you from having to lift them up and down. Personally, I wouldn't choose the bus as it's not cheap, and the travel time is unpredictable due to traffic conditions, and I usually travel light. However, if you have heavy luggage, or if you arrive late at night when other transportation options are limited, then hell, go for the bus. Finally, we have the taxi. Taxis are an option that most people would not consider due to their expensive nature in Japan. You would not only pay for the taxi fare, but also cover any tolls incurred during the journey. For example, a ride to Osaka Station could cost you more than 20,000 yen, and the travel time could be around 50 minutes, assuming good traffic conditions. Refer to the table from the Kansai Airport official site for more cost and time estimations. Overall, while taxis are an option if money is not an issue, they are generally not a practical choice for most travelers due to their high costs. I have now gone through every transport option you could take from the Kansai Airport to Osaka. Now here's a simple comparison table that I made so that you can compare the options, but I still feel it's not intuitive enough, so instead, here's a decision tree to help you quickly decide which option is for you. However, please be aware that this is only a recommendation based on my own experience. Ultimately, you can choose any option that you think is best and will take you to your destination. Just make sure to check out the previous sections of the video to ensure that the option you choose will be available when you arrive. Now this is the end of part 1. I hope you have already decided on which option to go with. If that's indeed the case, let's look at how to actually catch your ride. For all trains, you need to move from the international arrivals to the airport station through a connector bridge. First, you should follow the sign and go up to the second floor of the arrivals hall, get across the bridge, and you'll arrive at the airport station. Once you arrive, you'll find the ticket counter and ticket machines on your left, and the ticket gates on your right. The 2 train companies are color-coded, with JR in blue and Nankai in orange. I would recommend first-time travelers to go to the ticket counter instead of the ticket machines if possible. There are English-speaking staff in ticket offices, and while the ticket machines can be switched to English, they don't give you a very clear idea of what to do, partly due to the not great translation, and partly due to the foreign terminologies. Now what you do next will depend on the option you chose. If you choose to take the Haruka, you should go directly to the JR ticket office. The ticket will be purchased in different ways based on what pass you have or plan to have. If you don't have an Ikoka card and don't plan to buy the JR pass, you can ask for the Ikoka plus Haruka combo at the ticket office, which saves you for at least 1,300 yen. This combo includes an Ikoka card with 1,500 yen credit and a Haruka ticket with reserved seating for your chosen time. It's a great deal to have, and you even get to choose from a few neat Ikoka card designs. Be sure to go for the Hello Kitty one to assert dominance. That's how they do it here in Japan. The Ikoka card is a prepaid IC card that can be used for almost all transportation options in the country. You should really get one as soon as possible, so it's a good thing it's included in the deal. However, since JR West is discontinuing the combo from September 30th, 2023 onwards, you should get an Ikoka card first, and you'll receive the exact same discount for Haruka tickets when you make the purchase. Obtain an Ikoka card at one of the JR white ticket machines, Nankai pink ticket machines, or a ticket counter. If you already have an Ikoka card but don't plan to buy the JR pass, simply show it to the staff at the counter and ask for a discount ticket. They will sell you a Haruka ticket at the same discounted price offered in the Haruka plus Ikoka combo. Alternatively, you can reserve the combo online up to 30 days before your trip on their official website. During the online reservation, you'll pay for the discounted ticket part using a credit card, while the Ikoka card part will be paid in cash at the ticket office when you pick up your reservation. Be sure to have enough cash ready. When picking up your reservation, you'll need the credit card used for payment, the 4-digit identification number set by you during online reservation, your passport, and the reservation number you receive via email. Note that you cannot pick up your ticket with just the confirmation email from the reservation. This is very, very important. If you have or plan to buy the JR Pass, you can simply ask the staff at the counter to get one and get it activated. After activating your JR Pass, proceed to ask the station staff to reserve your seat for the Haruka and issue your tickets. There are 2 types of tickets for the Haruka: reserved seat tickets and non-reserved seat tickets. You should always opt for reserved seat tickets since they are included in the deal, and non-reserved seats will not save you any money in this scenario. This way, you will receive a ticket with an assigned seat on the train, adding certainty to your trip. After getting the tickets, head to the ticket gates under the blue JR banner on the other side of the hall. Insert your tickets into the ticket slot, not your Ikoka card, and proceed downstairs to the platform. Once there, check the display panels for information about your train and hop on when it arrives. Taking the airport rapid service is more straightforward than the Haruka. If you don't have the JR Pass and don't plan to get one, you don't have to. With the Ikoka card, there's no need to buy tickets. The card will pay for the fare. Obtain an Ikoka card at one of the JR white ticket machines, Nankai pink ticket machines, or a ticket counter. If you have the JR Pass or plan to get one, go to the JR ticket office to buy or pick up your JR Pass and then exchange for a ticket at the counter. Afterward, proceed to the gates under the blue JR banner, touch your Ikoka card, or insert the ticket, depending on what you have. Once you've gone downstairs to the platform, look for the Rapid designation on the info display to find your train. Unlike the Haruka, the airport rapid service does not have reserved seats, so any empty seat you find is fair game. Feel free to choose any available seat that suits you. For the Rapid, you cannot board the train with just the Ikoka card since it's a limited express service similar to the Haruka. You can obtain your ticket at the Nankai ticket counter or any Nankai ticket machine for 1,450 yen. However, for better value, you can book the so-called economy ticket from the Nankai website. The ticket is no different from any regular tickets, except for the fact that it only costs 1,100 yen. After making the reservation, you will receive a voucher. You should go to the ticket office or ticket counter to exchange them into tickets for your trip. Once you have your tickets, enter through one of the Nankai ticket gates by inserting your ticket, then proceed downstairs to the platform and wait for your rapid train to arrive. To ride on the Nankai Airport Express is very similar to riding the JR Airport Rapid service. You can simply use your Ikoka card. If you don't have one yet, obtain an Ikoka card at one of the JR white ticket machines, Nankai pink ticket machines, or a ticket counter. Just touch your Ikoka card on the Nankai ticket gate to enter, then proceed downstairs to the platform and catch your train. To take the bus, simply walk outside the first floor of the arrivals hall at Terminal 1, where you'll find the bus stops conveniently located just outside the building. Depending on your destination, you need to wait at the corresponding bus stop. At the bus terminal, you'll notice 4 different ticket booths, each selling tickets to specific destinations. It's important to find the correct ticket booth for your intended route. For example, if you are heading towards Osaka Station, Route 5 on the map, you should go to Ticket Window C, which sells tickets for routes 5 and 6. Purchase your ticket at the ticket booth and then proceed to wait at the number 5 bus stop for your bus to arrive. Keep in mind that the airport limousine buses are operated by several different companies, so besides the iconic navy blue Kate buses, you might also see white Hankyu buses. Don't worry, the services will be the same. Both buses will take you to your destination, and the ticket you bought can be used on any bus that show up at your bus stop. The taxi stands are just next to the bus stops, and there are a total of 7 taxi stands available. If you plan to get to Osaka or other nearby cities, you should head to the long-distance taxi stand at number 5 and simply hop on and tell the driver where to go. Be sure to bring enough cash with you, as some taxis might not accept cards for payment. Okay, I'd confidently say that's everything you need to know about how to get from Kansai Airport to Osaka. All the info I've provided here is as of July 2023 and could be subject to change in the future, but I imagine it will stay relevant for quite a while. A lot of time and effort was spent making this video, and if you find the info helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel, so you'll get notified of more Japan travel guides that I'll be making in the future. Thank you, and as usual, have a fantastic trip.